Good morning via Tom. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostra Thomas, aka Diamond Nuts. How's everyone doing today? Another day of bipolar crypto markets. I haven't even looked at what's going on in the stock market yet. We're going to take a quick look at that. I do have a few positions left in an account that I don't have much money left because I've moved on. Pretty much, I've moved on for now for crypto. I have mentioned numerous times I do think crypto is where all the risk and rewards at, but you got to deal with a lot of risk. You got to deal with a lot of volatility. You got to deal with a lot of bipolar. Right now, the markets are looking up in crypto. We're going to talk about Matic today. I was super excited to mess around with Matic. I got to tell you, if you're here for the Matic content, you might want to get the thumbs down ready. If you're here wanting Matic to the moon, Matic $10, $20, $50, $100. Hans in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Oh no, now he's making those faces. Oh yeah, that's an older picture. That is a picture, I put in because it's kind of how I feel. I don't, I should probably start making some new pictures. I just keep recycling old ones, but you know how it is, man. You look at the metrics. I have the one, that one. The metrics show that one does a lot better than the one I just did. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? But it's accurate, man. I'm messing with Matic. That's just what I feel like. I'll tell you what's up. What's up with you, Hans? I'll tell you what's up, man. Every day, everyone talks about compounding interest and how powerful compounding interest is and how great compounding interest is. Dude, I'm dealing with compounding tired. I'm tired as hell. I wake up every day more tired than the day before. Eventually, I'm just going to stop waking up. All right, as I said, in the crypto markets, the bipolar, I think all the bipolar people in the world are in crypto because let's hop on over and take a look at it real quick. We got prices. Everyone's probably like, oh yeah, we're in recovery mode, bull market back on. These are prices not too long ago. People would have been like, screaming the end of the world. I almost said the three words I hate. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say however instead. However, man, there's a lot of content creators, doom and gloom right now, talking about how to brace for capitulation, movements to the downside. This is what I love about technical analysis, right? The triangle. Let's look for some triangles. It did break out of our triangle to the downside. But TA, you've always got a way to cover yourself. If it doesn't make it all the way to the measure move and it reverses, and then we get to say, oh no, no big deal, boys and girls. This is a fake out, right? So are we dealing with the fake out? I don't know, maybe, right? As I mentioned yesterday, I think the price could spin sideways for a while. I think the market needs big news. I discussed some ideas of what big news could be. Really big news. There is kind of some big news going on. The El Salvador passed her law. There's several other Central American countries considering doing the same. They might start falling like dominoes. That's actually really good news. I'd like to see some bigger companies. I'd love to see the United States, but the United States ain't doing anything that's going to affect their tax dollars. It's all about these tax laws, again, that they're coming up with, considering are pretty insane. However, things are looking up this morning. It's looking like it could be a reversal. A lot of people talking V-shaped recovery. I'm okay with the V-shaped recovery. I don't know what's going to happen, though. I say I don't care. Obviously, I care. But at the end of the day, again, you got to wake up. Let's do your morning exercise. You gotta get yourself prepared mentally. You gotta sit there and think, okay, is this the end of the bull run? This is important. You guys gotta do this, or you're gonna fail in crypto, right? Because no one expected the price to go from 65,000 and below 30,000 as fast as it did, and it did. It is not out of the realm of the question for this. I don't think it's going to, but it's not out of the realm of the question for this to dump down to 20,000, 15,000, 10,000. It can happen, right? It could happen. It did this move. It did a lot of this move. Let's see. It did. Come on. Why is this not doing its thing? I got the lock on somewhere or something? No. Oh, there we go. Something's all right. Let's try this again. So it went from 60,000 all the way down to 29,000 in 9 days. And most of that, so it went from 60,000 down to 41,000 in 8 days on little to no volume. The volume was very little. So the same thing, like if the whales want to come in, like I don't know the psychology of a whale. I mean, how much do you want to break retail's back? Do you really want to risk just breaking their back that bad, right? To me, if I'm a whale, consolidating and accumulating around this 30K level is probably a decent level. If you want to push this down to 20,000, 15,000, they're more than capable of doing that, I would assume. But that might be just too much damage, too much. Let's kick off the bear market way too early. There's still plenty of months to steal the money from weekends, as they say, before the actual when it should end happens. So while it could go to 25 or 20 or like 25,000, maybe even the previous all-time high of around 19,000, it'd be a really drastic move, and that might. Then if we got a V-shaped recovery there, it's hard to say that. Oh, I said the words. All I'm saying is prepare yourself. I don't know, man. It could be dumped harder. There is a certain point where if you dump it too hard, you might shake out retail too hard for a long time, and it might take a long time. And maybe the whales don't care. Maybe. But one of the ways the whales get richer is during a bull market. You want the bull market so you can continue to make manipulation moves down when greedy retailers that are leverage trading and trying to get rich quick, and most of you are just going to financially ruin your life or lose all your money. They make the most money in bull market, right? Because they can leverage short it down, knock you out, and then all that money they made shorting and pushing it down, they can buy more Bitcoin, and their Bitcoin stack just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So these are people doing this that have been doing this for a long time. They know what they're doing. I would imagine that alone will just kind of keep the price where it is for a while. And it's going to take good news, right? So again, just wake yourself up. First thing you should do is prepare yourself, because it could be the end, right? Who cares, right? Again, I care, but I don't care. I got plan A. Plan A is I got a great exit strategy. If this market cycle does what the previous one's done, I've said it once, I've said it a million times, market pumps, market dumps, market relief rallies. We started to see a relief rally, but we're really not in a relief rally. It's like borderline now. So my DEFCON 3 to 2 is probably going back to about a DEFCON 3, looking at a DEFCON 4. It's looking much more like an accumulation phase right now. It's not really looking like there's going to be huge moves to the downside. I'm seeing, like I said, I'm seeing a lot of channels talking about potential big moves down. It's not helping the fear index. Even altcoin daily. I haven't watched the video, but it was in his title, right? Usually that guy's like, don't be fooled, don't be manipulated. So again, just prepare yourself. If it is the end, plan B is like, we just hold until we're right, and we might not be right till 2024 or 2025, but when that comes around, if this is the all-time high in Bitcoin in 2021 and we don't see new all-time highs to 2024, 2025, then you're going to probably start looking at 100 to 200K Bitcoin then. Still not a bad return on your investment, early adoption market, you're early adopter to this cycle. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're going to accumulate for a little while. There may be another flush down. I think if there's a huge flush down, that portion will be V-shaped and push us back to where we are now. Accumulate for a little bit. So in my opinion, and I could be wrong, we're either going to spin sideways for a bit and then move up pretty fast, pretty hard, another dip, and then potentially parabolic. There is a chance that we could dip hard still. And then I think that would be a V-shaped recovery. And then it would kind of do a similar pattern to what I just discussed. Anyway, you know, I want to wake you up every morning. Make sure that you stay mentally prepared so you don't panic sell if it does bottom out. You got to truly be willing to HODL, hold on for dear life. Never go under 20K. You never say never, bro. I don't think so either, but never say never. There's people out there, like there's this one dude I've been watching. He was on Around the Blockchain. Super bearish, older dude. I've watched a couple of his live streams. He live streams Crypto Savvy, I think his name. Dude, that thing, he is convinced we're going to like 8,000 too. Him and Johnny Bravo, apparently. Anyway, let's move on to Polygon Matic. You're here for the Polygon Matic content. I got to tell you, I was super excited to play with this. Super excited. But man, I got to tell you, it's some rough shit, dude. It is some rough stuff. We look at Polygon Matic. Polygon Matic is a layer 2 solution that helps the fee. Wait, there will be another action in December. Wait, there will be another action. What action? What do you mean, brother? So Polygon Matic, layer 2 solution, drastically reduces fees. I got to tell you, man, I started playing around with Polygon Matic and I'm almost ready to give up. And this is part of a problem. It's still very early to DeFi. I'm talking about, you know, a lot of people, like I mentioned yesterday, don't understand cryptocurrency. They don't understand, you know, smart contracts. They don't understand DeFi. True, everything's decentralized, but I'm talking about decentralized finance. The DeFi of DeFi. And we're talking about AMMs, automatic market makers like QuickSwap, Uniswap, Sushi, where you can decentralized exchange and trade your coins back and forth. I'm talking about liquidity providers, yield farming and yield providers like Aave, right? Decentralized finance lending platforms, Aave, right? That's DeFi. So I'm trying to yield farm on Aave with Matic because it's super cheap transaction fees. And if we look at Polygon Matic, the super new blockchain that shot up into the top, what is it, what is its market cap? It's in the top 20, I'm pretty sure. It was higher at one point. So ranked 18, it has a $9 billion market cap. So it's almost like a big daddy. And it was at one point over 10 billion. Dude, price predictions on this one, man, I don't know. Like I can't see this going in this cycle, maybe. Like right now it's all like FOMO, Momo, excitement. A lot of people were just in it and they bought into it because it was exploding. The price was exploding. Again, it hasn't been out that long. It shot up second day to $3 and then it fluctuated, dipped hard, and then people bought back in. So now it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of doing like every other altcoin right now, like hovering around its price. There'll probably be some up moves. If you wanted, personally, I wouldn't invest. I would buy or sell Matic. I'm not the world's biggest fan of Matic at this moment, and I'll show you why in a bit. And in general, it's too new, right? Like it's too new, and it already has too big of a market cap. There's other like Uniswap, the biggest AMM out there. They're not jumping on the Matic bandwagon. They're you know, their layer 2 solution. They're talking about Uniswap looks set for layer 2 scaling on both Arbitrum and Optimism, right? So to use Polygon Matic, it's a lot of work, and I gotta tell you, I mean, I got some certifications: Microsoft Certified System Expert, Cisco Certified Network Professional and Voice, collaboration, route and switch. I mean, I can go on and on. Palo Alto Certified Security, Palo Alto's, the acronym so long I don't even remember. Palo Alto Certified Security Engineer certification, VMware Certified Professional Data Center, right? Like I got some skills when it comes to computers. DMAC in the house. Here we go. So DMAC must be in a good mood today. It's not F Elon and FCZ on accumulation, then distribution, and the moon. Oh, yeah, man, I love me some ontology. but I don't love it some as some of my other coins. I hope Ontology goes to $4, $10, $20. I hope you make millions off of it, DMAC. And if that means if I turn my, oh, I'm now down in Ontology. I should be mad at you. It's negative on my board. But if I can turn my $200 into $1,000, I'm happy, right? I'm happy. The portfolio, yeah, it's seen better days. Seeing lots of red. Ooh, the Harmony One, man. I gotta start doing more Harmony One videos. That was one of my higher viewed videos. That one, what else? So, oh, Elron Gold. I might have to start niching down into some of the. That's why I did Matic today. Let's see how Matic does. I don't think my Matic video is gonna do that well because everyone's gonna want to hear how Matic's going to the moon, and I'm kind of shitting on Matic. I want Matic, I want Matic to work, but I gotta tell you. Let's see, Tom, let me enter okay, let's go, man. Let's go. So Matic, you have to add Matic to your MetaMask, right? And I'm not gonna show you how to do that. There's plenty of videos out there. And it's not that complicated. Just Google integrate Polygon Matic into MetaMask. You just have to copy and paste a few things in, a few clicks, and then so you have your like you would switch around. So by default, you're in the Ethereum main network. I have a little ETH over there. Please don't try and steal it from me. Oh my goodness, Dark Pool. I'm scared to click on this. I'm scared to click on this TMAC. Is this stealing all my private keys? What am I looking at here? Related searches. Oh, yeah, man. I like the Pac-Man. First and only crypto exchange that pays for placing. This looks interesting. What am I looking at here? All right, so the Matic, you have to integrate it in your wallet. I've switched over to the Matic mainnet. In order to use the Matic mainnet, you have to have Matic in your wallet. So here comes the beginning of some frustration. I bought a little bit of Matic on Binance, but then I bought like $20 of Matic, right? Not a whole lot. To transfer Matic from Binance, and that cost me a little bit of money. It wasn't that much, but to transfer that from Binance to my MetaMask was like $14. I didn't even have enough Matic to cover the transfer, right? So you still got to deal initially with this Ethereum fee BS, right? Because it's on the Ethereum network. So even if you want to transfer USDC or your Ethereum, initially you got to transfer it via the Ethereum network, and you do that via the Matic bridge, and we'll look at that in a second. So there are a few ways you can get, but when you start using Matic on the Matic bridge, you need Matic. So to get Matic, you can go to this matic.supply. I wasn't able to get this to work. So let me try this again. Let me connect to my wallet. It's connected. I am human. I'm gonna hit Ashu. I hate these. I freaking hate these. Right, click on an image containing an airplane. All right, so that one's not that bad. But sometimes they tell you to click on images. Dude, my eyes are old. Sometimes I can't tell if what I'm looking at on these little tiny, like one dot pictures. All right, so plane. So this is a jet. Does that count? Plane. This is a wing. Okay, plane. That's definitely a plane. At the end of the day, I've never got that wrong, which I find hard to believe. So it says it's sending, and so I've yet to get this one to work. And apparently you can do this one 3 times a day. There's also mac and cheese, macandcheese.finance. I have gotten this one to work. So you enter your Polygon address. Apparently you can do this 3 times a day. So far, I did it 3 times yesterday, and so far I only got 1 Matic. So let's try this again. Copy. And then, so you saw what I did. I come over to my MetaMask, and I click on my address, and it automatically copies. And then I'm going to paste it here. I'm not a robot. Send 1 Matic to my address. You can only claim the cost. All right. Well, yeah. So I guess I probably have to wait till later in the day. Okay, let's see. Check. All right. Why, dude? Why, dude? I know the team. I was sixth in team, dude. Find hidden white paper. Click on the moon, and you will see this big. Check. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll check it out, brother. All right. So wait. Click on the moon. Dark side of the moon. The first decentralized dark pool. Is this? I gotta tell you, I'm a little nervous. What moon? Dark pool. The first decentralized dark pool exchange. I'm not gonna have the IRS knocking on my door, am I? I feel like this whole yield farming thing is gonna be a tax nightmare too if I ever pull this off. What? Let's see. Join. Interest in business. Leave an email. Interest in staking. Click to the moon and you will see this big. The hidden white was 6. Let's see. Why, dude? I know the thing. Find the hidden white paper. Click. Oh, okay. So I gotta find the hidden white paper. All right. You're putting my skills to check, huh? What do I just sit here and click? All right. Let's get back to Matic. So I was able to get one Matic with the mac and cheese. I'm gonna try this again later to see if I can get some. It only gives you 0.001 Matic. So it's not like you can just sit here and click on these faucets 3 times a day and get rich, right? Matic's only $1.40, so you're talking about pennies, right? However, this 0.001 Matic allows you to make hundreds, like 100 transactions, right? Versus the Ethereum, where you're spending $10, $20, $30, $40 per transaction. So in the beginning, you gotta buy your little crypto, you gotta buy your little USD or your Ethereum. That's gonna cost you your exchange fees, and then you gotta transfer it on the Ethereum network. So you gotta come over to this Matic, the Polygon bridge. You gotta connect your MetaMask, and I'm not gonna go through this right now, and there's a few videos out there. None of them are that great, but you gotta pick like I picked my Ether, right? And then you gotta transfer it from your MetaMask Ethereum mainnet and move it over to your Polygon mainnet. It does that as wrapped Ether. Yeah, again, this stuff, man, it takes a little, like, I would have to go through it again to fully do it, but this transaction takes like 2 clicks, right? You gotta send it and then you gotta receive it. So you're taking your Ethereum and you're sending it to the so if I were to click, I'm not gonna do it, but if I were to click on this, it's gonna do its thing and then you gotta receive it. I can go back to my wallet and it should show that I have Ether right here. Yeah, so this is my Ether on the Matic network. And if I come over to my MetaMask, it does it as wrapped Ether. So far, I figured all this out. Wasn't too bad. A bit of a pain in the butt. For a lot of people, this can be like, whoa, man, I'm done. Forget it. There's a lot of opportunity there if you can figure this out. But man, I have hit a roadblock. Hopefully someone out there will come across this video. I've even posted on Reddit. I've searched for it. I've had no luck. I've not been able to get past the next roadblock. So again, I want to put this on Aave and I want to just start playing around a little bit. Small amount of money, like $500. You saw my portfolio. $500 is not that big a deal. You come over to Aave, decentralized DApp, same thing. You connect to it, you connect to your wallet. There's Aave version 2, which is I'm looking at right now. This is on the Ethereum. So you can click on this little button right here and you see Aave version 2 is the regular Ethereum mainnet. You can click over to the Aave market, which is the Polygon. So you see, and like I showed you, I had a little bit of Ethereum. So when you connect your MetaMask, it sees my 1.55 ETH. I'm able to deposit this, no problem. I can deposit this, no problem. I'm not going to do that right now. Because over here, if you borrow, I can, and I might do this. I actually might do this. So I can deposit my 1.55 ETH, $393. Borrow against it for 0.07. Actually, this does not seem like a bad deal, so I probably will do this just to play around with it. This is another one that's pretty good. You can buy GU, you can transfer over GU, but you're paying, when you do this, you're doing it on the Ethereum network, so your fees are high, right? They're higher than what you want to deal with. When you do it on the Polygon network, it costs 0.00001 Matic. It hardly costs anything. So I don't, and there's going to be fees involved when I borrow it. So I could transfer my ETH over here, pay my Ethereum fees. Say I have 350 or 375 Ethereum over here. Once I deposit it minus fees, I can borrow against, and I'll only pay 0.07% interest. But Aave will pay you 0.9% interest. So that that's arbitrage there, right? You're earning Aave. You're earning more Aave than you're paying in interest. And then you can even use that. You're borrowing Ethereum. You can even use that to go long Bitcoin, and you can kind of and the next thing you know, you could leverage long Bitcoin. So that's some stuff I want to check out too, right? And I've always told people don't leverage trade. This way you're getting paid to go long Bitcoin or even leverage trade Bitcoin. Where on when you do it on Femex or Bybit or all that BS, you're having to pay these like rolling fees every 8 hours, right? To keep your trade. It's your carrying cost to keep that trade on. You're paying to keep that trade on, and over time it will eat you alive. Right here, you're getting paid to do it, right? So if you want, and you don't have to leverage trade, you could just borrow your ETH, borrow an equal amount of ETH, and you're going to get paid in Aave more than what you're having to pay back on your loan, which is, I mean, guys, like that's a no-brainer right there. You gotta watch your loan to value and all this stuff because you can get liquidated. It's obviously a lot safer with like your stable coins, your G. So if you're wanting to check this out, do it with the stable coins and don't over leverage. But because stable coins, if you do it with Ethereum and you borrow against your Ethereum and Ethereum tanks, you could get liquidated, right? Or like margin calls or whatever. So you definitely. That's a much riskier way to do it versus your stable coin. Again, you can move $1,000 in GUSD over to Aave, borrow against that, borrow $1,000 against it. The GUSD is not going to go down, so you're not going to get liquidated. You're going to pay 2.46% in interest to get paid 4.54% interest in Aave. So you're earning more Aave than what you're paying. And you could take that money you borrowed and do other things with it, right? Like buy some Bitcoin or do whatever, right? Like, man, to me, this seems like a no-brainer, right? As long as you're managing, you know how to manage your money well. And it's obviously, again, a lot safer in stable coins. It's a way to earn Aave, free Aave. And this is where it's at. So I will be looking into this more, and again, I may do this just to see how much the fees eat me alive on the Ethereum network. So let's hop on over to the Polygon network. So I'm going to switch this over to the Polygon, and this is where the dead road is. So please, someone come along this video and just say, "Hey Tom, you're an idiot. You say you're this highly skilled network engineer, and you couldn't even look. I don't know everything, right? This shit's complicated. It's confusing." So there we are. It sees my balance. It sees my 0.20 wrapped Ether. Let's check it over in. So I'm still on the Ethereum. Let's hop back over to the Matic. It sees my 0.2 ETH, right? And I have my 0.001 Matic. It's really like 0.0097 or something like that. Yeah, it shows it right here. 0.000997. So see that Matic faucet never sends it. I'm going to try mac and cheese later today, see if I can get some. So I want to deposit. So on the Polygon network, so the Tether is the one that looks really interesting. I want to get Tether deposited over here because I can deposit. The problem is it's annoying as hell, right? I got to buy Tether. I got to convert my USD to Tether. Binance is going to charge me their stupid little whatever. That's part of the game. So I'm going to have to pay to do that. And then I'm going to have to pay to transfer my Tether But I'm not going to do it until I get this figured out, right? So I don't want to spend all these fees transferring the shit around, and then and I'm going to show you my problem here in a second. But I can transfer my Tether over to Aave, borrow against, say I put $10,000 of Tether over here. I could borrow against it at 3.22% interest, but they're going to pay me 6.84% APR and Matic. So again, a stable coin. It's not going anywhere price-wise. I don't have to worry about the market tanking in USDT unless, you know, all that crap comes back around where they're printing more coins. What they, you know, no one's worried about that anymore. So this is like a no-brainer way to earn Matic. You can earn free Matic. You're making more money in Matic that you're paying. So these are variable, but at the end of the day, look at Aave, man. So if I put Aave, but Aave is a riskier asset. That one can go up and down. That one can crash. But if you deposit Aave, if you're a big Aave fan, you can deposit Aave on the Polygon network and earn 16% in Matic. Now, if you're bullish in Matic or you just want to accumulate free Matic, man, this is a great way to earn Matic. All right, so here we go. I want to deposit my 0.2 Ether onto the Aave Polygon network. It sees it. I'm going to say max. We're going to hit continue. I'm going to hit approve, right? It's going to bring up my, this is it. I'm done. Like, what's good, Tom? How you doing? Ian Tubby in the house. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, brother? I'm tired. I was talking about compounding tired earlier. Anyway, here we go, man. Allow Aave to spend your ETH. Yeah, all right, man. Let's go, right? I want to deposit it. Transaction fee, it says it's no Matic. Oh, and I have that. I can't confirm. I've not been able to figure out how to make this happen. If I go to full transaction details, where is it at? No, that's not it. Edit transaction fee. It's asking for Ether. Dude, what are you talking about? How? What do I do here? How do I get my freaking WETH on your stupid, like, I can't even put Ether in, like, this should be Matic. This should be Matic, not Ether. Like, there's nothing. I'm done. I posted on Reddit. I've Googled my ass off. So that's it, man. Ran over. Like, someone tell me what's going on here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I want to get some coins on here. I want to yield farm in Matic. I guess I'm just going to have to do it on the Ethereum network. I'm going to continue to try and figure this out for a while. I got to tell you, I'm pretty frustrated. I think there's a lot of opportunity here. I know people are doing it because I've watched videos on people doing it. They just talk about doing it. They don't necessarily, I don't know, maybe I'm just the only person. There's a few people on Reddit having the same problem. So some think it's a glitch or a problem with MetaMask. Have reset MetaMask, have restarted, whatever. All right, so that's where we're at. Again, I hope someone comes along, sees this video and says, hey, Tom, you're an idiot. However, Matic, at the end of the day, should you buy and sell Matic? I don't know that I would be buying a bunch of Matic, as speculation long term. I don't know where it's going to end up. It's a really new cryptocurrency. There's a lot of competition coming out. It's already got a pretty high market cap. This is an extremely risky asset, just in general. Layer 2 solutions, what it's doing, I love what it's doing a lot, but it's one of the problems with DeFi. High barrier to entry. It's like most people don't even remember this. Dial-up in the 90s. Everyone just thinks the internet is you just turn on your computer and the internet, you plug in a few cables, the internet works, right? It's freaking easy right now. I used to do dial-up support in the 90s, and it used to be pretty freaking complicated back in the day. You'd have to have a phone line, and if it was your only phone line, then you couldn't take calls. Cell phones weren't really that big a thing. Not everyone had a cell phone and a cell phone number. Or if you had call waiting, that would cause problems. Or you would have to get just a dedicated phone line just for your freaking computer, and you'd plug that thing in. And then you'd have to program your little dial-up connection, whether it was Mac or Windows. And there was different kinds like SLIP, PPOE, and all these different like protocols. Some ISPs did it this way. And if you'd have problems, then you'd have to enter in your little dial-in phone number, and sometimes there would be commas and 9 commas and sometimes not, and sometimes they'd have to edit the little script that would dial in, and you'd get the little modems, and oh my goodness, it was a nightmare. And it was part of what slowed the adoption of the internet. And then Ethernet obviously became a much bigger deal in the house. That's how it's done. And even Wi-Fi now. So it's the same with DeFi. It's the same with blockchain and all that. It's very, very early adoption. They're going to come out with better ways to make this happen. I would like to see a little bit more focus on that, though, right? Because this is a lot of work. There's trade-offs to everything, though. So the people that figure this out early, they're going to take the advantage, because the more people, excuse me, the more people that pull off how to do this yield farming, there's going to be, one of the reasons Matic is paying you to take loans is because they're just trying to get the liquidity in their market, right? So there's something like 40 million they're doing, and they're doing this for up to a year. But the more and more people that do this, obviously, you know, there's only so much Matic to pay out. Again, I really look forward to someone coming across this video, calling me an idiot, and telling me what my problem is here, because I want to get my money on there. Let's see what's, oh, we haven't even looked at what's going on in the stock market. Let's take a quick look. Bitcoin's over 35,000. Let's go, baby. ETH over 2,500. My hopes aren't too high. Where are we at on the triangle? We need to get, we're pushing up to the triangle. We're right at the fake out. We need to bust back in. That's right at about 35,000. Let's see, 35.5 on my triangle. No one says my triangle is perfect. Actually, let's see, I would say, I think I did it on the week. Right? You can just move all your time frames around and make the triangle look good. So yeah, I like it right about there. All right, so let's see what that gives us on the daily. We're pushing up against it. We're wicking out a little bit. We do need to push through about 35.5, 35.8 to get back into it. And then maybe we're off the moon. Maybe we're not. Again, you mentally prepared yourself for that. This could be the end. And we're waiting at 2024, 2025. All the articles. Oh man, I got to tell you, a lot of these blockchain websites are horrible. TA showing, what am I on? Cardano? Oh yeah, I'm way back. TA is now showing Cardano is ready to break out past $1.55 or $1.60. I'm just like, dude, what kind of article is this? 3 days ago, it was $2, right? How is that newsworthy? All right, Polkadot. And Polkadot is a steal right now at $21. In my opinion, not financial advice. You got to make your own decisions. Harmony is another one, man. This one's consolidating. I think this is a steal at 8 cents. It may go lower, though. It may go to 3, 4, 5 cents. We don't know. We don't know if we're at the bottom. So this may go down again. Mentally prepare yourself and just hold it. Plan A and Plan B. Plan B is we hold it until we're right. So I do have 2 options plays left in this account. It's the only thing I got left going on. I do want to eventually get back into the stock market, but right now, you know, all the opportunities in cryptocurrency, these positions were heavily negative. I thought they were going to be max losses. If you're in the stock market, if I, you know, selling options, selling option premium, if you know what you're doing, and I can't wait to do that in crypto. I can't wait. I can't wait to start trading options in all my cryptos, Cardanos, Bitcoins, Ethereums, Polkadot. I can give you a link from another YouTuber. He made it. Yeah, go ahead. No, actually, Hans, congratulations, buddy. Go for it. Send me a link. All right. We got 2 positions. I got 9 days to go. I am up in both these. We are just going to take these off the board. Again, I thought these were going to be max losses. I am happy. Take this off the board as a winner. Not much. This will buy me a Chipotle burrito. And then this one we're going to close. Probably, oh, $1.70. Yeah, this is only like half a burrito now. And then let's get this one off the board. Close. 85. That's a Chipotle burrito if we can get that one off. Hopefully those fill. We'll probably need, oh man, DraftKings is moving down again. Eesh. Profit and loss open $3. Yeah, this one's fading fast. Let's just get this off the board. I'll take a $3 to $5 loss first, like max loss. All right. I need a little nudge on that one. All right, let's see what's happening. The NASDAQ up 40, basically flat. E-mini S&P up 3.5, basically flat. What's gold doing? That gold's been surprising lately. Gold up $2, pushing back up towards 1900 again. The VIX is probably down a bit. VIX is up. What is going on? Stock market is up and the VIX is up. It's not up very big, but you don't like to see the stock market up and the VIX up. The VIX starts shooting up more. Definitely get worried for another big dump. And dollar. YouTube. Let me check this guy out. Let me click this up really quick. Why did that not work? All right. Technical difficulties. I clicked out. Copy. Let's see. Copy link. I'm in Studio. Why is it's not copying the link right? It keeps taking me to Studio, which is weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Copy link address. Let me try something. I know this is exciting content, everyone. But don't you want to know how to make free Matic? Why does this? The link is not working for me right. YouTube.com. What's the dude's name? Because for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to copy the link right. I don't know why, man. What's the dude's name? Because whenever I copy the link, it's not. It's not doing it right for me. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, yeah, no, that's the dude. That's the dude. Yeah, man, I love that guy. Taiki, man. He's the one. Like, I even have his little cheat sheet. Like, that dude was on Benjamin Cohen the other day, and this was what started me down the rabbit hole. And I'm like, man, I got to learn how to do this. This stuff looks like fun. It looks amazing. It looks like a way to even make money if it is a mess during bear markets, right? So I've watched a ton of his videos. I love him. I love the channel, but he doesn't like his videos. Don't help me with my current problem. Why the f can I deposit my money on the Matic on Aave? I also want to do it on Curve. That one. You can earn, apparently, this one, dude, this website is confusing as hell. So, this one is confusing as hell, but there's ways to even there's ways to even yield farm on here. So I'm trying to figure it out, man. So, eventually we'll get there. If anyone knows how to do this, that'd be great. I'm going to wrap this up. The markets are looking good. I'm going to check out that dark pool. DMAC, I know you're putting my skills to test. Got to find a hidden white paper. To me, it looks like just some way to trade all your money and hide all your money for taxes. I'm kidding, but I'm a little nervous with the dark. All right, again, ETH. What is ETH doing? ETH and Bitcoin. Bitcoin 35.3. Getting a little excited. Are we going to push up against the triangle and reject, or are we going to push through it? Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, 6:25 a.m. PSTB. That's where hit them 5 likes. Oh my goodness, I love you all. I love you all. The more likes we get, we can eventually grow this channel. There's so much we're gonna do over here. A no hype channel. We all gonna get rich. We're gonna keep the idiots out. We've got, I think, the best portfolio allocations. My portfolio allocation is set up for success. I have a very good strategy. Why my portfolio allocation is the way it is, I have one of the best exit strategies on YouTube. 7 likes. Let's go, baby. To the moon. Ian. So I have what I believe to be the best exit strategy on YouTube. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers, man. Are you freaking kidding me? The best exit strategy. It's almost a no lose. The only way my exit strategy can lose is if cryptocurrency goes big. And that it just ain't happening, right? Simple, guys. Stick around. We all gonna be rich. Yeah, I love you all. 6:25 a.m. PST. Be there. Be square. See you tomorrow. And peace.